So you've all been very committed to the program, and we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, though, the time has come, and we all knew it had to come. It's very sad for me. How do you feel about that, Matt? I know that you're having, your own things too, your own feelings.
Yeah, I mean, they've all been very committed to the program, but unfortunately, some have been better than others, and based on the numbers, some decisions have to be made.
And the way we did it, we just based everything on facts. I mean, we met with Tom Dieters, then we went over all the data, how much weight have you lost, and everything else. And Tati, you're one of the people that lost the least amount of weight. And one of the things that we've been discussing is that we know a lot of things have happened in your life, and that really, it's difficult, I mean, I know that your job, your family situation with your fiance and everything, so it's very hard for us to have to make this decision, but we have to do what we have to do, and everything is based on the numbers, and unfortunately, based on that, your mission with the show has ended. Now, the thing that we really want to make sure, and I'm going to speak for myself, but I know Matt feels the same, it's that I want and need to know, and I get sensitive because I know how much this means to you, but I don't want this to end now for you. So please continue.
Will too. But I mean, I didn't get weighted this last week, and I know right now my numbers are incredibly better.
Yeah, there's no doubt they could have been better,
No,
because
I mean, if you weigh me today, I lost more weight than before. But
and we know you had, you got sick,
yes,
and you've been out, and you just haven't been as consistent as you would have been.
mm-hmm.
But we don't have the data, and at this particular time, the numbers are just lower than everyone else's.
Alrighty.
And Karen, you've been really getting a lot of work done, a lot of calories burned. We have a My Zone challenge going on right now. You've been doing bike rides on the weekend. You're there early every day.
Mm-hmm.
Your numbers show, as far as the calories are concerned, that you're working really hard. But unfortunately, the numbers on the scale have told otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And you've had some metabolic stuff going on.
Certainly do.
And that's hindering our progress, no doubt. And that's very frustrating because I see the work, I see the intensity. The numbers don't lie as far as on the My Zone. We know the calories you're burning. We know how many days a week that you're coming in. We know the effort. But for some reason, the scale is just not moving in the direction that we need it to.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate because you had the low back pain in the very beginning, and that's almost gone. So there's so much good stuff that's come from this. You've gotten stronger, your low back pain is dissipated, you're moving better, you're feeling better, but it's a weight loss competition, and the numbers are going in the wrong direction. So unfortunately, your journey's come to an end too.
Yep.
But I know you'll continue your journey, Tati, and I know you will too. You've learned a lot. I'm really hoping that both you guys will continue and make fitness a part of your life and continue your eating habits and keep the journey going forward.
Personally, I just want you girls to know that whatever you need, I'm here anytime. And sometimes the show has to end, and it's a matter of the way the setup is, and it has nothing to do with anything other than the facts and the numbers. But the most important thing is that hopefully this started your journey and not be the end of it, because now you know people that you didn't know before, and hopefully you'll be smart enough to use the resources, and I am opening myself up to you girls.
We're a phone call away.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you need, and I mean it, it's gonna be on camera, and so you have proof that I'm here for you.
Phone call and email away for help you with your nutrition or any advice towards your goals, or your bike challenges, or any challenge you have getting your workouts in. You know where Primal Fit is. You know where I'm at. So you guys can come in.
So we can still come to Primal Fit?
You can come in and still get your butt kicked.
It's not always about what the numbers say, but how you feel, how your body's changed. I know I'm already in a size smaller pants, and I'm not a scientist. I don't know why that's different on the scale. So it's an arbitrary decision based on a number, which stinks.
I mean, internal changes before external changes, and
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people.
And it's
I
a
know all of
shame.
you have the energy and better sleep and better, well-being, feeling better about yourself, self-confidence, self-image. All these things are even, as far as I'm concerned, I know she feels the same as I. That's more important than the aesthetic change, And I know all of you have gotten that. And Karen, your low back pain, it's no longer, it's dissipated. It's not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, you were debilitated at times.
Yeah.
from
And
that.
still in the gym.
Yep.
Debilitated and still in the gym
But
working
worked
out.
around it.
And
Never
worked
quit.
around it.
Never quit. And Tati, you came through some tough times too. You were in some uncomfortable situations and you pushed through. So you guys should be proud of yourselves in how far you made it, and hopefully you'll continue because you know how important it is to you.
You promise me you're gonna keep going?
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, good. And
me
I
till
know,
March, I'll send you a picture.
you're in it. I can tell. I've been doing this for too long to know.
I'm in it.
I know.
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking forward to the lack of stress. The injection of stress was, I think, counterproductive. It was easy to choose me and to do it. And the injection of stress to all of a sudden, think that you're in one situation and have somebody say, oh, by the way, I know you've counted on this, but now there's a competition going on. And the injection of that stress, I think, and everyone talks about stress and cortisol and all of that. And I don't know that when I was in my fitness plan when I started and I was already doing something successful, that this would have been the right choice for me had I really had an understanding of what the game was. Because we never really knew what the game was, and then all of a sudden it turned into a game, and that was unfortunate, but I was in it.
I don't think it was ever, and I don't think really that's where it's coming from. I do know for a fact that at some point there was going to be eliminations, and we all knew that. And that's one of the things that...
We thought we were all in and all committed. We were all going to stay.
Oh.
So, I mean, it is
And
what
that's
it
okay.
is.
It is what it is.
I didn't get weighted last week, but I weighted myself at the gym, and I was already 4 pounds smaller. So if right now I'm at 227, I'm sorry, and I started at, I've lost 12 pounds since I started since I started the program, and I already lost about 8 or 10 pounds, so.
Which ultimately what I say, and here's my feedback, and it's personal feedback, the way I look at it is, if you were able to get healthier, if you were able to get stronger, if you were able to get rid of your back pain, if you were able to lose 12 pounds, that's the true win right there. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's difficult right now, and I get it. It's an awkward situation, but that's truly the real deal, is that you did this for you, and hopefully...
This is a jump start, big jump start for you guys.
I just want to make sure you guys continue. As a person, nothing to do with cameras or anything, I just want to make sure you guys continue.
I will.
I've always been doing it. Cameras, no cameras, you guys, strangers, networks, I've always been doing it. And whether I was here or not, I was going to continue. So that's, nothing in my life has changed that way. I'm still in the gym 4 times a day.
Good.
It's just a different gym now.
Yeah, okay.
Ay, ma.
Me vas a llamar. ¿Sí?
Me vas a dar tu teléfono antes de que te vayas. Okay.
I'm going to see you Monday.
I'll still go.
I told you to see you Monday. You said I'll be there Monday, and I said I'll see you
I think you
Monday.
really are. You get it. You get it. And that's really what it's all about.
I hate to cry.
It's okay. It's very emotional, and
I mean, the thing is that I feel like I've been rejected and kicked out of 2 things already that really mattered to me. I lost my job, now I lost this, and it's like, where am I standing now?
But you
know?
haven't lost. You've lost 12 pounds, and you've learned new
It's
skills
not
and
about
new.
that. It's about there's. I don't know how to explain it,
I get it.
but
I get it.
I mean, a month ago exactly from today, 3 people sat me down in an office and they told me they didn't need me anymore. And now I'm not needed anymore. So it's like, I just
part,
wish
it's just part of the game, Mama. It's just part of the game.
it was.
Not
I
a
don't
game,
feel.
though. For you, I get it. It's your life. It isn't.
It's not even about that. It's about how I feel. Because I can continue doing this on my own.
But think about the obstacles that you have been dealing with. Stuff that were out of your control.
I get where you're coming from. I get it. You know, and it's a very valid point, and I'm not gonna dismiss it. You're 100% on the money with what you're saying. You just lost your job, and now this. You know, and it's a valid situation, and you're crying because you're a human. You know what I'm saying? If you don't cry, you know what you go and you do now? Fuck it. And then you're gonna go back and do whatever it is that you do to numb yourself, which could be a little bit of eating, whatever. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying.
There's no turning back now.
No, I'm
We got to keep moving forward.
You need to.
You're stronger. You're stronger now. You're a different person than when you started. You know that.
I am.
So bear crawls on Monday?
I mean, I think the biggest thing I've learned from this, and I came into this, and now especially, is I have always chosen, I've put myself in a situation where there's always a threat that someone's going to say, you're not welcome. And I'm not going to do that again.
You know what you just said? It's very powerful. Because we're not perfect. We all have our problems, our issues, and you know what? We have our insecurities. You know, and we also have the way we deal with them.
You know, and if you guys don't want me here, I don't want to be here. You know, whether it's because there's not enough airtime or whether there's, you know, I am going to empower myself to put myself in situations that people aren't going to yank the rug out from underneath me anymore. If I need to do this one last time and share it with everybody, here it is. This is the last time because no one's ever doing it to me again.
That's powerful. That's a powerful moment. You just had, maybe you needed to go through something like this with the lights on you, the cameras on you, everybody on you, for you to have that moment of saying, this, I am never putting myself in a situation like that.
You guys all have a lot of courage. A lot of courage to be out here, you know, putting this all on TV, putting this in front of the people. A lot. They should all be proud.
I think you're going to come out very strong from this.
She's already strong.
She's already strong.
She's going to keep
Carrie
doing
is
it.
such a motivated person.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be very motivating for her.
And you're getting, I can see it in yourself right now, the way you're sitting up and tight and tall, and look, you've just said it. Fine. So your life is going to continue. And it's going to continue.
Of course, that was never in a doubt. My life, of course, is going to continue. You know, this is 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months that, I mean, we all got into this and sacrificed a bunch of things. And it's just like a slap in the face that it's over, so now where am I standing, you know? And a lot of people counting on what I was doing and looking forward to it, and now it's just like, you kind of feel like a failure. And I never feel like a failure in my life, and this is making me feel like a failure. And that's what's bothering me. It's because I have the courage to walk out and say, you know what, I don't care. I can do better than you and than you. But this is really strong. There's nothing else I can say. You guys are gonna miss me because I'm fun.
You are fun.
You are fun.
After sitting down and finding out that 2 girls were eliminated, and it was the 2 other girls that I work out with in Miami, I was a little disappointed. I don't like to see anybody go. I'm excited to be here, but it's a bummer to see the 2 girls that I usually work out with weekly, that they're not in the game anymore and they're not on the show, and I know that they want it really bad, and there is some trials and tribulations that come along in life as we are living normal lives and just trying to fit this into our normal routine, and it's not easy, and there's things that come along, and it's, you know, there's different things too, whether you have medical issues, and everything comes into play. And I hope they take this opportunity and make it as a motivation instead of a depression or use any emotional eating or anything. Hopefully they take it as a positive thing and move forward from it. I mean, now I'm the only one left in the South group, and it's nerve-wracking, but I gotta go and represent and show what I'm here for. I am here to change my life, and that's my goal.
I feel especially bad for Hillary because she's gonna have to work out with crazy men by herself. So all the focus and attention is gonna be on her instead of, evenly distributed to 3 people.
I just feel really bad because I know that we've all invested as much time and effort and sacrificed a lot of our lives. So I knew it was coming, but I feel bad because I feel like they deserve it as much as we do. But at the end of the day, if the numbers are what count, then it is what it is.